How's it going, YouTube? It's KB Baby here, and today we're going to be talking about CGP Grey and vlogging through history. For transparency's sake, I'm going to be calling CGP Grey through the rest of this video because I don't want to constantly be mispronouncing the first three letters of his name. We cool? Cool. Now, I wanted to talk about this because Grey has recently copy striked, I almost said flagged, two of Vlogging Through History's reactions to Grey's videos, and many people are up in arms because they think Vlogging Through History is in the right, and from what the information I know at the moment, I would tend to agree with those people, because it seems kind of malicious, if I'm being honest, based with all the context that we have available at this second. It's very possible that things can change in a couple days, or literally tonight, depending on when this video gets uploaded, but I wanted to get into this because I think talking about copyright on YouTube, especially when it involves two content creators, is very important. I think, you know, going after somebody's livelihood is pretty messed up, especially considering when that person has such a bigger audience than another person. So, without further ado, if you're new here, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, you know, feed the algorithm and, you know, help the channel out. But with all that being said, let us get right into the video. Now, I first found out about this situation today, even though this tweet came out yesterday, and that's, of course, from another YouTuber, I believe, called The Armchair Historian. Now, for full disclosure, I should probably give you a bit of context from my perspective. I don't really follow the whole YouTube history scene all that much. I do know who CGP Grey is, and I know I said I wouldn't say the first three letters, but honestly, you know, we play fast and loose on the KB Baby channel, and I know him from some of his videos. I think his best videos are somewhat interesting. It's kind of niche, the knowledge and the topics in the video, and some of his videos do come across kind of pretentious, like, and I don't, it's been a while since I've watched one of his videos, maybe like 2 or 3 years, but so I couldn't tell you exactly why I have this impression that some of his videos come across pretentious. I think it might have to do with his like voice or attitude, but I'm not sure. I am unfamiliar with vlogging through history though, but from what I've seen, his content seems to be fair use. CSGP Grey, you know, moving on to the tweets. Grey struck down a reaction video by Vlogging Through History. Pretty sure it was fair use, and Vlogging Through History always does a great job in adding onto the videos he's reacting to, providing links into those videos. Not great to see. Here's the screenshot, by the way. This is from VTH himself. I'm just gonna say Vlogging Through History because it sounds fun to say, right? In case anyone was wondering where the video went, first time I've ever had a content creator do this directly. This is a copyright strike, and this is a manual strike, by the way, from the looks of things. So CSGP Grey is not going through a network or a manager. This is not something automated that's happening. This seems to be a manual takedown that's happening, and that's really weird because normally this doesn't really happen between other creators on YouTube, mostly because people don't like to rock the boat, and getting that bad publicity from it usually is only worth it if, and like in this scenario, if you have at least like 10 times the amount of subscribers as the other person, so you basically win because you have more fans on your side, not because you're right. And honestly, I think it's kind of a cowardly thing to do, but I wanted to move on to other people in this space that are in this section of YouTube, the history section of YouTube. This is Alternate History Hub saying, "Hey, CGP Grey, why did he strike his channel twice?" And that's the thing. We're gonna move. I wanted to talk about this right because this is important. He was copyright struck twice. The first time was, I believe, yesterday, and when he filed the appeal, as you get a notification when you send the appeal. Once the person that you're appealing to, you know, the person that made the claim, once they see that, you get a notification that say, hey, they've seen your appeal, or they've gotten your appeal. And after CSGP got the information that Vlogging Through History wasn't gonna back down, all of a sudden, Vlogging Through History got a second copyright strike. So that's a little that makes you wonder if this is being done with good intentions or not. And it seems like, from the information we see right now, that it's not. I'm going to go and throw this over to Nicholas Diorio and Wavy Websurf. Wavy says that YouTube's Golden Child has issued a copyright strike against our React History channel. And Nicholas Diorio responds by saying, I took a long look at vlogging through history, and his channel seems to be good. I obviously don't have the DMC'd aid video, neither do I, but his reactions are often half the runtime to even exceeding the original videos he reacts to. It seems like he has genuine insight onto the topics he covers. Historian breaks down Henry VIII by oversimplified. This reaction is an hour long, and the original video is only 25 minutes. So that's over double the length of the original video, right? So logic would dictate that he had a lot to say to add to this video, and he also links to the original video in the top of the description. And this reaction that was posted about half a month ago got 100,000 views compared to Oversimplified, who I'm pretty sure this video has a couple million views because he has 600,000 likes. So it seems like, at least based on the information that we have available, that this guy does legitimate reactions. This is not somebody that's gonna do the Hassan Piker, get up and walk all the way out of the room, while he's gonna go get dino nuggies that his mother cooked him, to keep the live stream fuel going up. No, this seems like somebody that has insight to the topics that he covers, and he did a reaction to the topics he was interested in, gave his own thoughts and commentary, did the things that meet the requirements of fair use, and it seems like Gray has just flagged him, or I guess copy struck him regardless. And I think that's very frustrating. And I'm going to bring up a tweet that Gray recently tweeted about a week ago about, reaction videos. This was in response to somebody talking CSGP Gray. I keep saying CSGP Gray. I know I said I'd say Gray, but, we at the KB Baby YouTube channel like to play fast and loose with the rules. Anyway, indeed, this is basically him responding to somebody who, if I go back to here, he was basically talking about how Reddit comments would just upload the primary content of his video, and it would kind of take away from the video, right? And somebody responded, this doesn't even begin to cover the outright stealing of Facebook video or React channels, quote-unquote, with no talent hacks, add a few laughs or nods side by side to the original content. And Gray responds, indeed, one day YouTube creators needs to explain to me how someone watching a complete video of mine while eating lunch and adding a couple of comments is fair use. Meanwhile, using a few seconds of a clip of something from Disney can be an instant and irreversible copyright strike. Actually, Gray, I think you need to answer a question. How is it that somebody who can have videos that are not even the full length of the video, or are double the length of the video, sometimes stretching an hour-long reaction on a subject that they're familiar with and giving their own thoughts and commentary on, how is that not fair use? It seems like the ball would be in your court in this scenario. Like, it seems like the onus is on you to explain why somebody that's seemingly doing these fair use reactions is apparently not doing them in fair use. Now, this seems like a classic case of somebody, some YouTuber who's been on the platform for a while or who's gotten significantly popular on YouTube, feeling like they're in an ivory tower and are completely unshakable, because this is one of the, classical YouTubers. This is somebody who can get, in fact, let me look at his channel right now. If you go to popular, this guy's got multiple videos, some of which are recent, some of which 12 years ago, so old school YouTube, but some of which are recent that have more than 10 million views. In fact, if I keep scrolling down, 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, it takes 20, his top 23 videos all have over 10 million views. So this is somebody that's doing quite well for himself, and apparently his Patreon, he's got over, before he privated his Patreon numbers, he gets $200K a month. So a year in Patreon, he gets $2.5 million dollars. So this is not some guy who's struggling for money, and yet he's kind of has this first world problem of, people are reacting to his content. And sure, I have no doubt that there are some people out there that are not doing fair use reactions. Of course, that happens with everybody. If I get popular, Lord knows that my videos, as, you know, uninspired and, you know, derivative as they are, I'm just talking about news stories effectively from my room. But even I probably would have a person or two reacting to one or two of my videos eventually. It's kind of it comes with the territory of being on the internet and making content and entertainment on the internet. It seems like such a first world problem to me, and it seems like, you know, to play with fire and try and get this guy's career taken away, because if you don't know, he's gotten 2 copyright strikes. If he gets a 3rd one, YouTube takes your channel down. And it's kind of weird why you would do such a thing, especially, like, it seems malicious considering that he did file that 2nd copyright strike. It's utterly bizarre, and it seems to be kind of out of nowhere. Part of me wonders if there's you know, another angle to this story, if the video really was fair use. But on the other hand, all of his other reactions seem to be fair use, so I'm not exactly sure what the problem is. It's a little heartbreaking. I've never been the biggest fan of CGP Grey, but, you know, I've seen some of his videos. They were definitely some of the highest production quality out of some of the videos that are on YouTube, but this seems like a really dumb move, and it makes him look kind of like an asshole. I don't know what to say. Yeah, that's kind of all I really have to say on the topic. It's like, guy that has, like, tens of millions of subs. To be fair, it's like 10 million, not tens of millions, but somebody that has, like, 10 times the amount of subscribers, actually 100 times the amount of subscribers someone else has, and has decided that, hey, I don't like this person's reaction to this my video, and I'm gonna take him down. This, by the way, a bunch of other reactions are still up, right? And I'm pretty sure this is because Vlogging Through History had some critiques to CS Gray's video about, like, flags. That was the video that was struck down. It was like a tier list of the country's flags, right? So, honestly, this is about where I gotta leave the video off. It seems incredibly idiotic for Gray, I'm sorry, Gray, to do this, but hopefully this does not go to court, because copyright strikes can go to court. If Gray wants to, he can make this a legal battle, and that will be absolutely bizarre. Hopefully he doesn't. But anyways, I've said pretty much all I've wanted to say on this topic. Any more would have redundant. So I've been KB Baby. God bless your souls. Stay rad. Don't be bad. And yeah, I'm signing off. Peace.